This should definitely win the best line video. When he couldn't hit 90 degrees, the referees were ready to hit all 3 red lights, so he had to remind them what the line does. And went for a CC squats to get even deeper. Imagine going all out to take down your opponent, and the only one who ends up on the ground is the referee. This might actually be the closest thing to experiencing drowning without actually drowning. Last time I checked, that thing is inflatable rubber, so when you hit it that hard, it should bend or something, unless your head is made of rubber too. The Larry Wheels curse is so real, you can literally get hurt just trying to spot him, then he is the one turning around asking if you're good. He definitely doesn't need someone to slap him on the back to get ready for the set. That alone is more than enough, or it might even be the best way to start a set. Sam Sulek is known for being this massive guy, so even when the thing dressed up like him, it was basically a replica of Sam.
This card?
Yeah! Yo bro, why does he look like Sam Sulek?
There are a lot of people out there who wish they were in this guy's shoes, but he's just the lucky one.
Thank you LeBron James for nominating me for the USC Ice Bucket Challenge.
I nominate LeBron Jr., Bryce Maximus, and
Edwin Martinez. I nominate Michael B. Jordan.
I don't like working out because it hurts.
The plates look legit, and if you check the mirrors, there is no one helping on either side, so you've got to give it to him. As the best strength sleeper build, you don't see many weightlifters who are also good at other lifts, like the bench press, but this guy right here is one of them. He can almost clean and jerk his bench max, which is insanely impressive. And just check out his bench press form, that alone deserves a gold medal. And here is an insane 505-pound clean and jerk by a literal 20-year-old, breaking a world record at 2025 European Weightlifting Championships. When you talk about raw strength, this has to be one of the top videos. This is a weightlifter from the golden era of the sport, and he is literally one of the only 3 men in history to clean and press 500 pounds. And sticking with the strength videos, calling this one impressive would be an understatement. He just re-rocked 140 kg, which most people would round up to 315, but he's based enough to say it's just 308 pounds, and then he starts overhead pressing it for 8 reps. This is completely untrue. Even if you have huge legs with low quad insertions, you'll mostly be wearing pants that hide them, but with the clavicles, you just can't hide them, no matter what you're wearing. It's too obvious. Even Chris Bumstead would agree, especially now that he's retired. He doesn't mind having smaller legs.
My coach messaged me, he's like, how are your legs feeling? You want to bring them up, do a crazy push, get your legs big, and I'm like, I don't want big legs anymore. I'm retired, I want to wear nice pants and go for a run.
Skinny legs.
Skinny legs.
That's what's up.
SpongeBob body.
Some SpongeBob legs.
You can actually be more athletic with smaller legs than if they were huge. This grandpa is still holding the record for the fastest in the family.
Allen at 9. Michael Kish gonna have a challenge here on his inside. Here comes Thomas Jones of Maryland Masters. Look at this.
And now he even broke a world record, running 100 meters in 12.89 seconds at 71 years old. This is what making it in life looks like for someone obsessed with running. There are always 2 types you'll find in any race, one pushing himself to get better, and the other just doing it because he's bored. Just like when Thor got bored and decided to go on a random side quest, lifting 425 kg.
Let's go easy for half time. 420.
His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy, there's vomit on his sweater already. Mom, spaghetti.
And he could literally beat up 90%, if not 100% of the guys trying to act tough on social media. That's because he's a 5-time world champion black belt, in case you didn't know. As someone who just started calisthenics, I'd love to train in a gym like this, where it's all calisthenics athletes and equipment. In a regular gym, it's tough to find people who are solely into calisthenics. Most either train outdoors or have enough equipment to work out at home. If you've ever tried GM press, you're probably one of the two types, either doing it in every triceps workout or too lazy to set everything up. So here is the solution for that. Just use this exact chest press machine. You've gotta go on this kind of bulk at least once in your life. Only then you'll get why cardio matters and why you should control your cravings instead of going overboard just because it's bulk season. Jeff Nippard had to prove that science-based lifting works way better than most people think. So instead of just teaching it, he went all in for a year, nailed the diet, the training and everything. And the split he followed wasn't what you'd expect. It's upper lower push-pull legs. You can train for over 5 years and still never get this guy's physique, but that's not even the crazy part. What if I told you that he's not even lifting and he's only 19?
Au sol et boxeur. T'es quelle origine? Sénégal. Ouais. Mais ça fait longtemps que je suis. C'est bon. C'est quoi ça? Il y a des mecs après 10 ans d'entraînement, ils ont pas ton physique. T'as quel âge? 19 ans.
Just become a hybrid athlete with a runner's strength and a lifter's endurance. And I know most of you can't understand French, so here is what they said. This is the same guy who says half a set a month is more than enough for progress with better recovery, and now he's doing 3 sets in one exercise. I guess he fell off. Watching this at first, I thought it was just a dead hang and was waiting for the muscle up. Turns out he had already started. Francis Ngannou is known for having an insanely strong punch, to the point that it's been described like this.
Francis Ngannou has the world record for the most powerful punch. His punch is the equivalent to 96 horsepower, which is equal to getting hit by a Ford Escort going as fast as it can.
Let's see if you can do better.
And this other guy looks so much like him. What if Ngannou's punch is like a Ford Escort going full speed? I will leave it to you to decide which car he would be.
Who am I compared to Mike Mentzer? Well, I'm bigger and stronger than Mike Mentzer. I'm more educated than Mike Mentzer. I know more things than Mike Mentzer. That's it.
I didn't watch the whole episode, and the short clips are always out of context, so you can't really tell if that's exactly what he said, or if it was edited.
You're telling me, Mike, that you think you're bigger and stronger than Mike Mentzer? A Mr. Olympia professional bodybuilder. You're bigger and better than him.
But if he did, then like Greg Duquette said, is 100% delusional. For someone without even a pro card to claim he's bigger and stronger than Mike Mentzer is just wild. And let's not even get started on the education part. This might be exactly what you're looking for if your upper chest isn't growing like you want. Even after cutting out flat pressing and sticking to incline, it still didn't work, so I'm also gonna give this a try for a while.
Take a look at what's happening during this incline press. He keeps the elbows relatively tucked during the eccentric, but as soon as it's time for the upper chest to shine, the elbows just naturally abduct. Because the upper chest can't move this weight, but the mid chest can, so your body naturally manipulates your form to be able to push it off your chest. And as each rep gets more difficult, the elbows flare further and further out. But now we've unfortunately turned this into more of a flat press as we're getting less shoulder flexion. That is why so many people have a lagging upper chest. Not because you're not doing enough incline work, but because you're simply not executing your presses correctly in the first place.
Nowadays you can't even watch podcasts without getting hit with some controversy. So here is one where they actually stick to serious topics without going off track.
How do you like your steaks cooked? It's not even a question for me. Medium rare. Medium rare. A bit more on the medium size. I like the pink and juicy.
I'm not trying to be the odd man out here.
And after what he said, he didn't just become the odd one in the room, he became the odd one in the whole planet.
Medium. I like my steak like a tiny bit crunchy, but not too crunchy.
Because who in this world enjoys eating crunchy steaks? This isn't gym related, but something tells me this guy's biggest rival is definitely Jordan Peterson, because he always preaches making your bed first thing in the morning to feel like you've achieved something to start the day. But this guy developed the skill to make his bed before even leaving it, so it's like a glitch.
Can you imagine the rush of the first thing in the morning? You roll out of bed? Wait a minute, my bed's already made? No!
That's it guys, see you in the next one.